How does draft day come into play?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Inappropriate Movie Database. I'm your host, Nick Martucci. This is the comedy movie trivia show, game show, where I've pulled parental warnings from the Internet Movie Database, and I'm going to force local comedians to try to figure out what the movie is based on those clues. I think it makes sense, and I've said it in fewer words than I have in any other show. If you don't understand it, watch this episode or watch one of the others and go back to this one. Catch up at the end, see who wins. That's how I'm jumping into this episode this time. Joining me tonight are a bunch of people that joined me last week. They've all agreed to be here again. Eventually, we'll have something else to do on a Thursday night. But until then, I want to welcome back my guests, Josh Pick, Nate Shue, R.A. Bartlett, and Tyler Durniak. Hello again, everyone.
Here I am.
Hi.
How's everybody feeling?
Oh, it's kind of chilly in my room. I'm feeling kind of the draft today.
Yeah, I'm feeling like the Cleveland Browns on the first day of the NFL draft. Pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
what do you think, Pick?
I'm feeling like the NFL industry as a whole dying.
That's also kind of the plot of draft day.
I feel like the day that my dad decided it would be a good day to stay with the
Die
family.
Hard. That's one of the movies that might be on the show tonight.
You cut me off, Nick.
I'm going to keep this show on the rails as much as I can.
Yeah, and we're going to keep it off the rails as much as we can. And it's a constant push and pull.
Nick doesn't know, but we keep a secret point counter amongst ourselves on who can derail the show.
Anyway, if you haven't watched last week, I did keep track of the points from last week. I don't know if they'll come into play, but coming back from where we were, Nate, you won last week with 18 points. R.A., you almost came there at 17. Josh, you got 5. Tyler, you got -8. I have faith in you tonight, buddy. I'm putting all of my Dogecoin on you.
Ooh.
You don't have any Dogecoin. Shut up, Nick.
I have Dogecoin. It's one of the only
Wait, is that the prize
I have left on Robin.
You get a Dogecoin?
What now?
A Dogecoin.
I will give you one Dogecoin if you win tonight, Nate.
It's so much less than the previous week's prizes.
So everybody here has won games. Everybody but Nate has lost games. And they really, really tried to take over this show last week. So I thought something fun to do. Tonight there is a secret theme I promised. And if anybody here can figure out what that theme is before the end of the game, they get an extra win. I'll tell you what that means when you win.
The whole game?
The whole game. I promised a theme. If you can figure out what the theme I came up with is, there's a special little prize in there for you. Tyler, you have your hand raised. Why?
Is the theme aliens?
The theme is not aliens.
Okay.
All right, Josh. What do you think the theme of tonight is?
To spite you for this horrible stab in the back, I'm gonna drink a bunch of cough syrup now and see how that goes.
Awesome.
That's a specific theme.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I explained it. These guys know how to play the game.
I don't.
And you'll figure it out whenever you are watching this wonderful non-mess. I think we should jump into the game. Unless there are any objections to that.
I object.
I think we should jump into the game. We're going to start off with our favorite cough syrup buddy, Josh.
Yeah, I want to go first.
Josh, would you like me to go through a movie from 1993, 1995, or 2003?
93.
93.
Yeah.
That's a good year.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll just stop there. Go ahead. You're the host.
All right, 1993. For 5 points, this movie, under the warning of violence and gore, no actual violence, just arguments and a brief scene of bullying. Tyler's got his hand up. What do you think, Tyler?
Is it A Few Good Men?
That is an amazing guess, but no, it isn't.
93. Oh, Frank Langella.
What?
All right, for 4 points, under the heading of violence and gore, a man is hit on the head with a fruit.
A fruit, you say?
A fruit, I say. Josh, you got your hand up. What do you think?
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Wait, is Tim Robinson in Draft Day?
Mrs.
I
Doubtfire.
don't know.
Mrs. Doubtfire. I think it's Mrs. Doubtfire.
Josh, it's Mrs. Doubtfare.
Yeah. It was a drive-by fruiting.
It's a drive-by fruiting.
Yeah.
I swear that was Tim Robinson in the background of Draft Day.
Nope.
Oh, not even like in it, just background.
Well, they must have cast him in like an ensemble role.
Saw that in the
Put him
theater.
down.
Saw that in the
So
theater.
awesome. Josh is playing the game, and he's got 4 points.
Ooh, here I am.
Tyler's entering the game with -1.
Ooh,
Ari is waiting for his shot, and Nate is watching Draft Day on television.
You want me to watch Draft Day not on television?
Yeah, if you want to pull it up on your phone or something.
Well, yeah, I can do that.
All right, cool. Before I move on, for fun, also warnings in Mrs. Doubtfire under sex and nudity, no actual sexual references, just innuendos relating to genders. Violence and gore while trying to make dinner for the family, a character's breasts catch on fire.
I mean, does it count
Oh,
when it's a fake?
Yeah, it sure
kid-
does.
Nick, can I guess?
I
what
think it's
theme
the
is?
fire in general that counts. Like if it was an ironing board, it would still be arson, according to the law.
Can
What's
I
up,
guess what the
Josh?
theme is?
Yeah, what's the theme?
So based on Robin Williams' star, is it suicide? Is the theme suicide, Nick?
Also in Mrs. Doubtfire under sex and nudity, a 12-year-old boy catches the main character peeing, standing up, and freaks out. They think she is a male built into a female. Then they find out that it's their dad dressed up like a woman.
Someone had a really, really horrifying take on this movie.
And I think that person is J.K. Rowling.
All right, Draft Day is up. I think it's small enough that this won't get dinged for any sort of
I shouldn't.
copyright thing.
Yeah, I want to meet the one person who watches Draft Day through this video. Like through Nate's phone.
You're gonna add Draft Day into the tags of the video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Label it. Guy who's seen Draft Day way too many times reacts to Draft Day.
And then in the description of the video say, I do not own Draft Day, no copyright infringement intended.
And also in other parentheses, just because I don't agree, but people are horrible, you should put not Asian, because there's a lot of people who are going to be upset
you're
by
saying
it.
Holy shit.
A difference.
Okay.
All right, let's move on. Nate, would you like
Yeah.
a movie from 1963, 1982, or 2019?
What year did Draft Day come out? 2014?
2019.
Yeah, let's do 2019.
All
Sure.
right. 2019 for 5 points under the heading Alcohol, Drugs, and Smoking. Multiple characters drink hard liquor and smoke frequently throughout the film. Cigarettes and marijuana.
Oh, I have a guess. Nate has a guess, but I have to get it.
Oh God, what?
All
I'm
right,
just saying it because I'm raising my hand to indicate that I have a
yeah,
guess.
that's fine. I'll wait for Nate to come back.
What was
Tyler,
it?
I see you also have your hand up.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm thinking of a right year or not.
Well, I'm going to ask you first. Tyler, what do you think it is? Tyler?
Is it Moonlight?
Moonlight? Nate, what
Not
DVD do you
2019.
have
Is
with
it
you?
Knives Out?
Knives Out. It's not Moonlight, but it's also not Knives Out.
Ooh,
Ah.
you
I
got
think
me.
that's the first time it's backfired on you.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
no, actually, I think that's backfired on me before.
All right, let's move on.
Oh, you just missed the catch.
For 4 points under violence and gore, all violence is done for humor and is not sadistic or brutal.
Yeah, I guess it is in Knives Out.
Okay, for 3 points under sex and nudity, a girl hitchhikes and asks if the driver would like a blowjob. He denies it. Might fly over a kid's head. Tyler and RA have their hands up. RA, what do you think?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Tyler, what about you?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
It is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hey.
Where is it?
I believe you.
I
So
only have a
that's
loose disc that I got from a red box.
So yeah, in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the blowjob might fly over kids' heads. So
What
don't
kid
worry
is
about
watching that movie.
Don't worry about your kid catching that.
Well, I won't
I'm
take
gonna-
my
Hey,
kids to.
I'm not gonna lie. This person is pretty easy on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. They're not a prude. They're pretty permissive. They're a cool dad, I think.
Uh-huh. Also in this movie, frightening and intense scenes, the movie has a lighter tone than the last couple the director has done. And under frightening and intense scenes, the Manson family crosses into the story, and when they're on screen, they can be unsettling.
I take issue with that earlier thing that said the violence wasn't sadistic. Like, there's some sadistic
There's
violence.
real. It's not sadistic and it's not brutal.
Yeah,
Tell
no,
that to the woman whose face he used to paint the fireplace.
Like it's even the dude who like stabs his tire and then he just takes him out.
It's all real brutal.
Written by someone in the war.
Yeah.
So yeah, Josh, you're staying at 3. RA, you've moved up to. Josh, you're at 4.
I have
RA,
4.
you've moved up to 3.
Yeah.
Tyler, you moved up to 1, and Nate, last week's winner, is at -1.
Let's stop the game right now. That's it.
I'm wondering if Nate can fall down enough that he stops watching Draft Day.
No, my goal is to
No.
get negative the points I got last week. So I got 17 points last week, so I'm
You
gonna
got
get
18
negative.
points.
Then I negative 18 points this week.
I'm gonna need you to step up your game.
I'll do
RA.
some work.
RA, would you like a movie from 1976, 1979, or 1987?
I'm gonna go with 1979.
1979.
What a year. Disco Demolition.
Shut up.
Reagan announces candidacy.
1979 for 5 points under sex and nudity. There is a picture in a locker of the back of a nude woman and a partial view of the side of her breast. It is very brief.
79.
79.
There's a lot of good movies in 79.
Maybe this was one of them. Hey, Tyler, what movie do you think it is?
Is it Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
It is not Fast Times at Ridgemont
It
High.
came out in 82, you doofus.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, for 4 points.
For the nude scene?
For 4 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, the crew members smoke cigarettes and drink canned beer. Josh has his hand up.
Oh.
RA has his hand up. Nate and Tyler is just sitting there confused. Nate, what do you think the movie is?
Is it Alien singular?
Alien singular? RA, what do you think?
I think it's Alien as well.
Alien as well. Josh, what about you?
It's alien singular. I'm mad at myself because I thought that for the 5-point guess, and I was a fucking coward.
You were a coward, and you were right. All of you
God
were
damn
right
it.
except for Tyler.
Yeah.
This is
I just
alien.
ruined my own strategy.
God damn it. All right.
Also in Alien, under frightening and intense scenes, a note to animal lovers. Though the cat is in danger throughout the film, he survives. Frightening and intense scenes. If the movie was released today, it would most likely get a hard PG-13, mostly for a pretty violent dinner scene.
That's one.
That's lovely.
And violence and gore overall, the violence is pretty moderate other than the chest bursting scene, with the few deaths being off screen. Let's shift things up a little bit. Josh, you're still in the lead at 8. RA, you're at 7. Nate, you're back in the positives at 3. Tyler, you got 0.
Yes.
I want you to
Tyler,
just
is
stay
he an alien?
even.
We'll see.
Tyler, I'm going to go to you now. Would you like a movie from 2010, 2012, or 2015?
2012.
Ooh. My personal favorite year of movie.
Okay, 2012. For 5 points under profanity, 5 mild obscenities, name-calling such as punk and lover boy, and 2 religious exclamations.
What year?
2012.
Wait, can you read that again?
5 mild obscenities, name-calling such as punk and lover boy, and 2 religious exclamations. Yeah, why not, Tyler? What do you think?
Is it God's Not Dead?
2 religious references.
It is not God's Not Dead.
What planet are you on, buddy?
I don't think that's 2012.
Oh, what?
Oh, that's your problem, Tyler. You got the year wrong.
I want to say.
Hey, is it God's Not Dead too?
God's still not dead.
The first one's the one that has the band in the movie. The band that does the song "God's Not Dead." The Paper Boys.
I don't know what that movie is. What are you talking about?
It's about a kid who's like a Christian, and he goes to college class, and his teacher, the first day of class, is like, "I want each and every one of you to write on a piece of paper 3 words, and you get an A. God is dead." And this kid's like, "Fuck you, no, I'm gonna debate you." And then they just yell about God, and it turns out like the guy's wife died in a car crash, which is why he hates God. It's the
It doesn't sound like a good movie.
For 4 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, one character is constantly drinking when he is on screen, and we see him staggering drunk the first time we meet him. He empties a flask into his morning coffee. Okay, for 3 points. Under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, the poison wasps cause the victim to have drug-like hallucinations.
What's
Josh
the
has a
movie where
sound down.
Macaulay Culkin gets stung by a bee and dies?
Oh, yeah.
Josh, what do you think it is?
A Scanner Darkly.
Scanner Darkly. Tyler, what do you think it is?
It's the Hunger Games.
It's not the Scanner Darkly, but it is the
Oh.
Sad Boys Hunger Games.
What year came up before that, didn't it? Well, I don't know. I shouldn't guess on anything after 1998 because I don't fucking know it.
I saw that movie with my high school.
There it is, Nate.
I have the book somewhere too. Because I was the right age range for this shit. Like I was like 13.
I think that makes you the only one.
Yeah, that's true. That shit was for you.
Were you a PETA man?
My sister was the one who was really into it.
I was almost 30 when that shit came out. I
didn't
know
see
it
that.
exists. I think Jennifer Lawrence was in it. No, not Jennifer
Yeah, that was
Lawrence.
her,
Yeah, no,
her big role.
That was the lead.
Okay, well I know that. I don't think I ever saw it.
You're
I feel like
thinking
it
of
came out
Philip
at the same
Seymour
time as like
Hoffman.
Silver Linings Playbook and shit.
Philip
and, like,
Seymour
all that.
Hoffman didn't appear till
trash.
movie.
Starline Playbook was the same year, Josh. So you got
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Anyway,
Five-
also
I
in
only
this
owned the
movie,
first two.
a beating is partially glimpsed on a television, which is supposed to show the depiction of the event's free-for-all methods of violence. And under violence and gore, the start of the event is brutal. Teenagers kill each other in various ways, stabbing, neck slitting, throwing knives, and so on, with some blood splatters and sprays visible.
I might have gotten that one.
There's Griffin Newman in Draft Day, host of Blank Chat.
I think I might have seen the first Hunger Games. I don't know.
Well, Josh and RA are now tied in first at 7.
Hey, what's
Nate's
up, idiot?
staying at 3, and Tyler, you moved up to 2.
Tyler.
Come on in.
It's a closer game than you realize. Josh, I'm going to go back to you.
Yeah, you are.
Would you like a movie from 1965, 1985, or 1998?
1985.
1985.
1985. Reagan was in office.
Damn right.
We're all there.
1985 for 5 points under sex and nudity. Some sexual references, like, quote, "She's got the hots for me."
I'll wait for one more. Because I don't know. It just seemed like a line that would be in this movie.
All right, for 4 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking. The mother is originally shown as an alcoholic, drinking vodka around the dinner table with her family. It is very brief. RA has his hand up. Nate has his hand up. All right, Nate, what do you think it is? Nate's muted. He's pulling it out, maybe.
Oh, is it the first Back to the Future?
RA, what do you think it is?
I think it's Back to the Future as well.
It is Back to the Future.
God damn it!
I need to get a nicer one because they put out way better versions of the trilogy than this.
I don't remember. I do remember the. God damn it! That was my first thought from the first. God damn it! All right.
Yeah, well, that was a little bit of a beam me up, Scotty thing because I think it's my mom's got the hots for me. Is I think the exact.
Well, that's what. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. God damn it! Yeah. All right.
But you can't trust the memory of people who go on movie websites and like complain about it.
Yeah, remember, the violence in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood isn't brutal or sadistic.
Well, that's why I was like, no, I'm probably off because people are real dumb. So me included.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, RA, you jumped to 11. Josh and Nate are now tied at 7. Tyler sits at 2. Also in Back to the Future, before I move on.
You wrote.
Characters are in mild to moderate peril throughout. Some risk involved with ledges and things going wrong, but no one is ever harmed or put at serious risk.
That's just most movies.
Under frightening and intense scenes, a character and relatives got spilled by manure. This may be disgusting for young viewers.
Is it not scary, like the existential dread of getting erased from existence? That's what scared me as a kid.
And under sex and nudity, the main character's young mother removing his pants off screen while he was unconscious after an accident, not serious. Not knowing that he is her son from the future, she flirts with him. This is played for humor. She later kisses him while parked together in a car. She describes it as, quote, "like I was kissing my brother."
Yeah.
Kevin Costner is such like a presence.
Yeah, that presence is like a dad who's like not super racist, but like doesn't understand kids these days.
He's the kind of dad who in the early 90s was like, look, I just don't get why they have to wear their hats backwards, all right?
It's really this is really weird that Kevin Costner's career, like the height of his fame, was exactly parallel to the George H.W. Bush administration. Once Clinton was in office, it was over for him, and I need to know why that is.
Then what do you think brought him back?
Draft Day.
I mean, the actual Kevin Costner revival is the Hatfields and McCoy miniseries. That was the thing that kind of like made him more relevant again. I guess.
Yeah, but that's not exactly like a Robert Downey Jr. level comeback. That's just
you just named the best possible thing. Like, no one has a Robert Downey Jr. level comeback.
Anyway, that was the Kevin Costner film Back to the Future. Nate, would you like a movie from 1960, 1974, or 2000?
Wait, what are the ones we've already said? I need to keep better track.
The ones we've already said, we have Mrs. Doubtfire, we have Alien, we have Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, we have Back to the Future, and we have The Hunger Games.
And the order doesn't matter, right?
The order doesn't matter. I'm asking you what movies to choose.
I was just thinking if it was like a pattern.
Anyway, 1960, 1974, or 2000.
Wait, I have to pick?
No. Yeah, you have to pick.
Say them again.
1960, 1974, or 2000?
Let's do 2000.
2000. All right, 2000 for 5 points. Under profanity, a character at one point says, "There will be hell to pay."
Oh, there's going to be a Back to the Future marathon on the Paramount channel on Saturday.
Holy shit. What are we even doing this for? Let's all go watch Back to the Future on the Paramount channel.
On Saturday.
On Saturday.
All day Saturday. So they're just going to keep looping.
Well, I got to start planning now.
Yeah, we'll just sit here in dead silence until it starts.
Hell to pay for 4 points under sex and nudity. A character appears naked in a few scenes in the movie, but nothing is shown.
What was the first clue?
A character at one point says there will be hell to pay. All right, for 3 points under violence and gore, the film very briefly hints at self-harm, with a character saying, quote, "I could hang myself with all of the bad neckties. However, he only means that there are enough of them for him to do it, not that he has any inclination to do so."
Wait,
Nate's got his hand up. Nate's got his hand down.
Never mind. American Beauty was 1999.
Yeah.
All right, for 2
Also,
points.
none of those things happened in it.
That sounds like a line someone would say in that movie.
2 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking. A character uses liquor to burn down the town's Christmas tree. R.A. has his hand up. R.A., what do you think it is?
It's the Grinch.
It is the Grinch.
I just guessed it.
2000?
2000.
That was the highest grossing domestic release of 2000.
And then they make Cat in the Hat, which rules.
So R.A.'s the only one with points on that, bringing his lead up to 13. Before I move on, under frightening and intense scenes, the main character's sleigh, which is loaded down with gifts and other items he stole from the town, as well as a girl, starts to slide toward the edge of a cliff, and he attempts to stop it, but it may be suspenseful for some young viewers. All right, so add how the Grinch Stole Christmas to that list, Nate. Are you keeping track of them? Do you have them written down somewhere?
Oh, sorry, there was a Popeyes commercial.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Okay. All right, R.A., would you like a movie from 1974, 1999, or 2004?
I'm going to go with 2004.
You know what came out that year, do you?
What came out in 2004, Nate?
Shrek 2.
Okay, 2004 for 5 points. Under frightening and intense scenes, 2 groups of women insult each other and their respective mothers.
2 women, but only 2 women. There aren't
2
3
groups
women.
of women.
Oh.
Tyler's already got his hand up. Tyler, what do you think it is?
Is it Mean Girls?
It is not Mean Girls.
I do think that was that year, though.
It was that year.
It was a good guess.
It was a good guess. Let's all congratulate Tyler on his guess.
Let's give him the points.
Right.
Good job, Tyler.
It was a not embarrassing effort.
It's not like when you said Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which came out in 1982, you idiot.
That was dumb as hell, you fucking moron. Mean Girls was a good guess, though.
All right, for 4 points, under frightening and intense scenes, 2 wealthy women treat people in the service industry with disdain in several scenes.
But only 2.
This time, only 2. All right, for 3 points, under violence and gore, 2 men fight against 3 men with many punches and kicks. One is thrown over a store counter. One is tackled into an ice cream cooler. One man holds a gun on 2 other men, and one man has a bloody mouth.
So it's not Sideways.
I don't know how many men fight in that movie.
Oh, 2. Exactly 2.
Yeah.
But against 3 others?
Well, there's the scene where Thomas Hayden Church sleeps with that waitress and her husband tries to fight him.
Oh, yeah, we all know that scene.
You know, we all know that famous scene.
For 2 points, under sex and nudity, a suitcase is opened that contains several sets of false breasts. They are skin-toned with nipples. R.A. has his hand up. R.A., what do you think? Wait.
I think it's White Chicks.
White Chicks. Tyler, what do you think?
It's White Chicks.
It is White Chicks.
I was thinking that like 2 things ago, and I
Right. No, I knew it was a movie that like involved like would have like women being like super snobby and shit, but I just wanted a prosthetic breast reference.
As do we all. R.A., you've extended your lead to 15. Tyler, you've moved back up to 3. Josh and Nate are sitting together at 7.
Hi, Nate.
Together forever.
Yeah.
Also in White Chicks, under frightening and intense scenes, 2 men dressed like women threaten 4 other men with physical violence when the men make suggestive remarks, and 2 women yell at a man abusively.
There's so much too. There's so much like.
There's so many numbers.
Nate.
Yeah.
What's happening in the movie right now?
Well, Kevin Costner's kind of doubting himself. So he's sitting on a bench, and Jennifer Gardner's being like, "You can do it. You can draft a team."
Jennifer Garner or Jennifer Lawrence?
What?
Hey, Tyler. Sir. Tyler, would you like a movie?
Jennifer Connelly is the
from 1973, 2006, or 2021?
Let's do 2021. Let's do this year. Let's get it going.
You coward. All right, 2021. This year, for 5 points under sex and nudity, a quick kiss scene at minute 19. It's recent. I hope you all have been paying attention. Hey, Tyler, what movie has a quick kiss scene at minute 19?
That's definitely King Kong versus Godzilla, when King Kong and Godzilla kiss.
I think that came out last year.
Before they start fighting. No, that came out.
That happens at the end of the movie when they make up after fighting.
Kevin Costner just had a funeral for his dad.
Oh no, not Kevin Costner's dad.
No, I'm just saying that was not the scene that I was watching. I was not paying attention to them.
Is that what killed your dad?
Kevin Costner?
Kevin Costner, him watching Draft Day and seeing the scene where he has a funeral.
You know that Kevin
thought,
Costner
this looks nice.
My dad saw Draft Day in theaters. That's why I thought it was a good gift.
Oh. You know that Kevin Costner.
I saw White Chicks in theaters.
God damn it! Shut up.
What do you want to say about Kevin Costner, Josh?
I don't want to say it anymore.
Well, now he's talking to his
I'm done with it.
Griffin Newman from the Blank Check podcast.
I've seen that movie, Blank Check.
Ooh, is that the answer?
Blank Check did not come out this year.
What is
also the makeout
For 4
scene
points.
is near the end. No.
That's true. A grown woman kisses a young child on the lips.
Did you just look up Draft Day?
No, I know Blank Check.
Oh, you're talking about. I was thinking about Draft Day.
For 4 points, why are you thinking about Draft Day? Is something going on that would bring Draft Day to mind?
Because the douchey guy who was the Winklevoss who got his face replaced is
Kevin Costner.
On the red carpet. Josh Pence is the actor's name. He played the Winklevoss, but you didn't get the face credit.
I'm pretty sure Kevin Costner's in Draft Day.
Yeah. So number 4.
For 4 points under frightening and intense scenes, frightening or fearsome scenes are not worse than those found in adult thrillers.
See, I don't know what's this year anymore.
This podcast, or it's not a podcast, it should be a podcast. This future podcast came out this year, so just think about that.
What the fuck is happening right now?
I'm keeping this shit on the rails, baby.
Are you?
I forgot Sean P. Diddy Combs is in this movie.
For 3 points under violence and gore, a monster's heart gets ripped out. Shown and gory, but easily seen as fake. Tyler has his hand up again. RA has his hand up. RA, what do you think?
I think it's in Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. Tyler, what do you think?
Is it Mortal Kombat?
It is Mortal Kombat.
Wait, hold on. I want to raise my hand too.
No.
Oh, this is I remember this scene.
I don't.
So yeah, this person was watching Mortal Kombat and like saw a husband and wife, I guess, share a very normal heteronormative kiss, and like, oh, you gotta watch out for that.
And was like, pause it. I need to see the timestamp. I need to make sure if you're bringing your kids to Mortal Kombat, they know that there's a kiss here. Look away.
It's important because you can watch the no kiss cut where
they're not even sure if they're married.
Right, that's the thing. It's like the most wholesome thing ever. It's like, listen, I don't want to go down the birds and the bee rabbit hole right now. I just can't deal with it yet.
I just want my child to watch someone get their heart ripped out.
They also warn about Mortal Kombat. The film features frequent, strong fight scenes that feature large blood sprays, dismemberment, and disembowelment. And under violence and gore, some extremely graphic violence, but nothing compared to the games that this was based on. Oh, Josh, do you have a guess?
Is it Mortal Kombat?
It is Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
Our Ray is flying high at 17. Tyler's got 4. He's almost caught up to Josh and Nate, still hanging out there at 7.
Wait, are we tied?
I should have gotten the point for that. I just guessed Mortal Kombat and it was right.
Okay, Josh, I'm going to go back up to you. Would you like a movie from, let's go 1925, 1993, or 2004?
I want to go back to 1993. That was before I didn't feel bad about so many things.
Yeah, you got that one real quickly.
Yeah, maybe I'll get this one too, right?
I hope so.
I won't. I probably won't.
Was an option?
Did I say what?
1923.
1925, you doofus. Get your head out of
Pay attention to the game.
God damn it.
Well, now they're talking about how great Tom Brady is, and I have to.
Holy shit.
Tom Brady is great.
Well, he wasn't drafted that early.
12, free Tom Brady.
This movie came out in 1993.
Yeah, it did.
And for 5 points, under violence and gore, a woman slaps a man several times.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Direct 2.
All right, for 4 points, under violence and gore, a man punches another man. Comedic. For 3 points, under sex and nudity, brief mention of a news report about sex and violence in movies.
In the movie.
In the movie.
So in the movie, there's a parental warning, and you're reading a parental warning about there being a parental warning in the movie?
Yep. So watch out. If your kid is afraid of parental warnings, they might not want to watch this movie.
Kids are afraid of everything.
All right, let's go down to 2 points. Under frightening and intense scenes, the idea of dropping a toaster into a bathtub would be easy to copycat for curious individuals. Most hands are up. All hands are up. RA, what do you think it is?
It's Groundhog Day.
Josh, what do you think?
It's Groundhog Day.
Nate?
What I said.
I don't know. Is it Screw? It's Groundhog Day.
Tyler?
It's El Dia de los Groundhog.
Don't give him points.
Groundhog Day.
No. Your guess was wrong. It was
everybody gets 2 points. It's Groundhog Day.
Wait, if everyone gets 2 points, that means no one gets 2 points.
That's right. I love that. I love the sentence. It's barely a warning. The idea of dropping a toaster into a bathtub would be easy to copycat for curious individuals.
Curious.
Wonder if this works.
I'm kind of curious now.
Well, I'm not gonna lie.
Exploring.
If you really want to do the day over, last resort, toaster in the bathtub.
And under frightening and intense scenes, the entire premise of being forced to live one day of your life over and over again could be disturbing for some people, even though the film plays it in a somewhat comedic manner.
Yeah, Shrek 2.
All right, everybody's got the same amount of points plus 2.
Great. Good job, Nick.
It's the big draft scene, but they went to commercial.
This game is flying by. We only have 3 movies left.
Thank God.
Means we gotta stall more.
No, I'm real happy with the way things are working out today.
Oh, buddy, you shouldn't have said that.
You all have been such peaches, such sweethearts. Nate,
is there cream to go with that, peaches?
Nate, would you like a movie from 1922, from 1974, or from 1999?
Go 1922.
Is it the train going towards the screen?
Frightening and intense scenes. The train is not coming at you, even though it may seem that way.
What year?
1922.
Oh shit.
For 5 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, man smokes a pipe in one scene.
Fuck.
You know what? I have one guess.
You have one guess? I want to see if Josh can pull something. He seems in pain.
Fuck. I know it. Oh man.
Actually, I have 2 guesses, but
well, I'm gonna take your first one, Nate. What do you think it is?
Is it the famed mockumentary Nanook of the North?
It is not the famed documentary.
I said mockumentary.
No, it's a all of that happened.
Yep, that's definitely what you're supposed to take out of that movie.
I know a guy it happened to. I saw a movie about him.
Okay,
all
right,
right, for
one more
4
guess.
Points. Let's see if you can get it with the 4-point clue then. Under violence and gore, a man accidentally cuts his finger with a knife. Some mild blood is shown. RA has his hand up. Nate, do you want to put your hand up for guess number 2?
I'll guess the other movie from 1922 I can name.
Tyler's got his hand up. Tyler, what do you think?
Is it the Three Stooges as a concept?
There's never blood in the Three Stooges.
You haven't seen the director's
I would
cut.
love Three Stooges just reinterpreted as a horror movie.
RA, what do you think?
I think it's Nosferatu.
Nate, what do you think?
I also thought it was Nosferatu.
It is Nosferatu.
Shit. Yep.
Okay.
Was Nosferatu before or after they had Shep?
Basically
Basically
of
what
Curly
happened was,
Nosferatu. He came in later to replace the original Curly.
no, No. Shep, he was originally Shep was originally part of Bram Stoker's novel, but then like copyright issues meant that he had to change the name to Curly, and then once it went into public domain again, it was Shemp.
That's true.
You're sick of my blood, shout ahead.
I have a guess for a Three Stooges on Dracula.
Yeah, a Three Stooges vampire movie would be great. That's what they should have made a young adult novel movie. Just the Three Stooges, but like they're hot actors from the CW, but they just do the regular Three Stooges stuff.
It's just all three of them take a train out to Transylvania to
I think Ryan Gosling would do this.
Oh man, Ryan Gosling, Ryan Reynolds, and Channing Tatum as the Three Stooges.
It's Riverdale meets Nosferatu meets the Three Stooges. Give me my check.
No. It's gotta be women though. It's gotta be three women as the Three Stooges.
It's Jennifer
but not
Lawrence,
comedians.
Jennifer
It's gotta be like no. It's gotta be like Dame Judi Dench, Paula Deen, and
Meryl Streep.
I don't know, Britney Spears. The Three Musketeers of women.
If they let her. I think
Hillary Clinton should be in it too.
So yeah, also in Nosferatu, a character's appearance could be considered frightening to some. Under violence and gore, scenes of blood sucking, but no wounds or blood is shown, which is weird because 2 clues ago they say that blood is shown. And under frightening and intense scenes, the movie is credited as being the first vampire movie ever. But this was back when the shadow of a clawed hand waving back and forth wasn't cheesy in the slightest.
Oh,
that one's not a content warning.
Like the MPAA may contain outdated cheesiness.
This guy finally took down Nosferatu. After 100 years, he came in.
You know what? People are really going to appreciate my hot takes on this movie now.
It's Francis Ford Coppola hoping more people will watch Dracula.
They used to think a shadow of a clawed hand waving back and forth was scary. Those rubes. Those absolute fucking idiots.
You know who I bet wrote that? Werner Herzog.
Really like his.
It was back during a time with a shadow hand.
I'd like to think that
Nick,
you
was
should
what
read
his remake was about.
You should read all the clues in your best Werner Herzog.
I have been. Has that not been coming through?
Yeah. His Nosferatu remake in it, but it's in here. I can't play it on my own. I need to use the remake.
So yeah, RA, you're up to 23. You're coming close to the high score of this game.
Wait, what's the high score of this game?
25.
I wish I knew that. I would have tried.
No, you wouldn't have. You do have 13. There is a chance that you can get up to 23.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, not to.
Yeah, you got to get both of these final movies.
Oh, we only have 2 left. Okay.
There's only 2 movies left. Josh, you're at 9. Tyler, you're at 5.
Yeah,
I would be impressed, Tyler, if you can get back down to the negatives.
You know what, Tyler? If you can beat me, I will let you hit me in the testicles.
I'm starting to think that you just want that to happen.
If I want it to happen, why do I bet on you winning?
I don't know. It's part of the.
Why do you keep suggesting it unprompted?
You would be awesome. You would be awesome if somebody
on in 3 minutes.
Yeah,
I want somebody to do. I hope somebody's watching this and then writing on IMDb under violence. Somebody keeps asking, promising to get kicked in the testicles by another contestant.
But it never happens, so it's okay.
Tyler, it never happens because you can never win this game. If you win this game,
I have won this game before.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
You don't count. Past 5.
But against all the losers, you loser.
Okay, so what are all the movies again?
I know what the theme is.
Wait, what do you think the theme is, Josh?
I was just kidding.
Oh.
I mean,
the theme.
there are things all these movies have in common.
At this point, I'm going to wait until the end, and we'll recap and see if you can figure it out. Unless you can do it beforehand.
They're all movies you've seen.
That is untrue.
Really? What haven't you seen?
I haven't seen the new Mortal Kombat.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, cool. Hey, RA, would you like a movie from 1965, 1974, or 1998?
I'll go with 98.
Yeah.
Bring us back to the 20th century.
We were just there.
Yeah, 1922 is also in the 20th century.
Anything before the Great Depression isn't really the 20th century.
The first Great Depression.
Really not true at all.
This movie, 1998, for 5 points, under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, a man has drinks with a woman in a bar, and we later see others having drinks in a strip club.
No.
Okay.
You might as well try, Nate.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
Is it Leaving Las Vegas, the movie that won Nicolas Cage Best Actor in 1998?
Josh, what movie do you think this is?
Oh, that was an accident, but fuck it. 1998, Saving Private Ryan. That came out in 1998.
Tyler, what movie do you think it is?
Yeah, it's The Sandlot.
That came out in 93, I think.
RA, what do you think this movie is?
I know it's not Saving Private
Something
Ryan.
about Mary?
Oh, that's probably it.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. There's something about Mary.
I think it's Showgirl.
And it's not Saving Private Ryan.
I know it's not Saving Private Ryan.
And it's not The Sandlot.
I didn't mean to have my hand up at all.
And it's not Leaving Las Vegas.
Well,
Leaving Las Vegas came out a long time before that.
We're staying where we are, basically. For 4 points, under frightening and intense scenes, there are a couple of highly emotional scenes towards the end of the film, especially one where a character is saying goodbye to other characters. Hey, do you have your hand up again?
Oh, I left it.
Or did you not take it down?
And Holy moly started.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm gonna put that
let's
on.
wrap this up so Nate can get to Holy Moly.
No, we can keep going. I mean, it's going to just be like Rob Riggle doing banter for a couple minutes.
For 3 points, under violence and gore. Most of the violence isn't human on human, but instead involves massive destruction and millions of implied deaths. I see Josh, I see Tyler, I see RA. RA, what do you think?
Is it Ants?
Ants? Tyler, what do you think?
I was going to say Armageddon, but now I think it's Ants.
So what are you going to say?
Ants.
Josh, what do you think?
Starship Troopers.
It's not Starship Troopers, and it is not Ants.
Yeah, you said you weren't going to put a Woody Allen movie in there, so I thought...
You were right. It's not Ants. Okay, well...
There's no strip club in
In
Starship
Ants?
Troopers, you silly...
Yeah, the scene where they ants in the strip club.
All right, for 2 points. Under violence and gore, although played for humor, a man chases another man around the oil rig, firing a shotgun at him and blowing out windows, etc. RA has his hand up. Tyler has his hand up. Anybody else?
All right,
Josh
this
has his
time I
hand
got
up.
it.
Hold on. I want to see Josh first. Josh.
I didn't put my... Oh, goddamn, I didn't put my hand up.
You don't have to guess.
Okay, I don't want to guess.
All right, that's fine. RA, what do you think it is?
I think it's Armageddon.
Armageddon. Tyler, what do you think it is?
It's Armageddon, and I'm really mad if it is.
I'm so happy you guessed Ants. It is Armageddon.
Oh, I thought that had already been... You fucking idiot, Ty. I thought that was... Oh, man. I'm too high for this. Yeah, obviously it's Armageddon.
It's a bunch of balls.
I got so confused there because I had already been guessed, and I was... But Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense then. It's Armageddon.
Yeah, that was a real weird round.
Well,
Josh,
I wish
you've dropped to 7.
I don't care.
Nate, you've dropped to 12. And RA and Tyler, you stay the same at 23 and 5.
Ooh.
Which one's 23?
Yeah, can they trade?
It should be Tyler because nobody likes you when you're 23.
Oh.
That's a Blink-182 reference to say that I hate you.
Tyler, nobody likes you at any age.
Wait, isn't that a Taylor Swift song?
What the fuck is the matter with you?
22.
She's feeling 22.
That's right.
And when you're what, 15?
This is why nobody likes you,
they love
Tyler.
you. You got to believe them.
Is that what that song's about?
I'm a bully.
We got one round left. And
already decided.
all that can happen is RA wins this game. RA could get every question wrong, and Nate could get it on the first one, and RA would win this game.
Well, no, he couldn't. That couldn't happen.
It could.
No,
he
it
get
couldn't.
5 points wrong for each guess, and I got it.
Yeah,
it could happen.
But if Nate got it on the first one, then he wouldn't be able to keep guessing.
It's my game. Fucking anything could happen.
When was the last time you were in control of this game?
Can you
This
let
whole fucking game I have been. This is my redemption of a game. This is me proving that I am a fantastic fucking
Nate, are you
host.
split screening Holy Moly and Draft Day? Are you doing picture-in-picture?
No, I turned off draft day, but they already showed the drafting scene, so like it's pretty much.
Well, Kevin Spacey is gonna be upset though.
Is Kevin Spacey in Draft Day?
No.
Does he play the player who gets drafted?
They gave this guy fake beers to hold because they're not moving. The liquid is not moving.
Hey, we got
Whoa,
one movie
Molly.
left anyway, and let's have some fun with this last movie anyway.
Oh, are they on the Gallagher Hall? Yeah.
Tyler,
They have
would you
a
like a movie, Tyler?
One of the world's
Tyler.
strongest women.
Yeah.
Tyler, do you want a movie?
Sure.
You want a movie, Tyler? How about a movie from 1985 or a movie from
Give him a choice.
1997?
Choose the one you
Or a
want.
movie from, where is it? 2008.
Let's go 2008.
You're a coward, Tyler.
2008.
What a year. Nancy Drew. I'm sorry, no.
I thought you were going to say Pelosi.
Don't early guess. This ruined it for Tyler last time. This movie from 2008 for 5 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking. Many people are drinking alcohol, beer, wine, and liquor in an extended party sequence in the beginning of the film. Yeah, you should just guess. Tyler, what do you think?
Is it The Hangover?
It's not The Hangover.
That was 2009. Good guess.
Josh, what do you think?
Oh, wait, no, it's 2008. Never mind.
What was the clue again?
The clue were that many people are drinking alcohol at a party at the beginning.
2008?
2008.
I have no idea.
Oh, no. That's a shame. I
Is
thought
it,
you had this one.
No, I don't fucking know. Well, it came out in 2008.
You can tie Nate if you get this.
I'm not going to get this.
Yeah, but you can. I
won't.
believe in you, Josh.
You shouldn't.
I'm looking at you right now, and I think you know this
2008.
movie.
People drink alcohol in an extended party scene in the beginning in 2008.
You look like somebody who would have enjoyed this movie.
Yeah, it sounds like something I might have watched. But is it
Vicky Cristina Barcelona.
Is it you know, nothing even funny is coming to me?
No.
Is it Shrek 2?
It's not Shrek 2. Tyler, you gotta wait.
All right.
You gotta hold on.
That's not
I'm
my
going to the
guess.
next
My
clue.
guess is no, I have no fucking idea what it is.
All right. That's
Fucking
sad.
waste your time one last time.
I'm so disappointed in you.
It seems like something I should know though.
Right?
For 4 points under violence and gore, the film as a whole is very graphic and horrific. It's not an easy film to watch. Oh, Josh, you got your hand up again?
Is it Pan's Labyrinth?
It's not Pan's
No,
Labyrinth.
2006, I want to say.
Are you sure it isn't Pan's
I'm
Labyrinth?
pretty sure.
Okay. Well, then
Unless
is it
I
Shrek 2?
wrote and read this wrong.
God, I have no
Tyler, what do you think?
Is it Hostel?
It's not Hostel.
Okay.
Okay.
Tyler, you might as well see if you can end this game at 0.
I guess.
You got 3 points right now. This is for 3 points. Under frightening and intense scenes, some creatures drop from the monster that attack and bite people. The bites cause harmful effects to the humans. Their appearance and movement may be extremely unsettling to some viewers. I got every hand up. Josh, you first.
I don't want to go first.
Okay. Tyler, what do you think?
Cloverfield.
Cloverfield. Nate, what about you?
Frost Nixon.
Frost Nixon. Tyler, you sure you don't want to steal Nate's answer?
Wait, what did he say? Ants?
He said Frost Nixon. Frost Ants Nixon.
The movie where Frost fights Nixon.
R.A., what do you think?
It's Cloverfield, which I think takes place in the Frost Nixon universe. Because Nixon was a real guy, and therefore most movies take place in the Frost Nixon universe.
I'm just thinking
all biopics take place in the same extended universe.
My favorite Frostverse film is Frost v. Nixon v. Predator.
Josh, did you have a guess for this?
Yeah, it's Wag the Dog.
Ooh. Give me a second.
I was really hoping you weren't going to get it. Tyler, didn't I ask you already?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. What do you think?
Cloverfield.
I'm waiting for Nate to get. I'm stalling for Nate.
I was getting my copy of Wag the Dog.
It's Wag the Dog. You fucking got it.
I know it is.
This is one of those old DVDs that's like the flat.
There's no party scene in Wag the Dog.
The whole movie is a party scene. Yeah.
Josh knows. He's seen that movie.
Wag the Dog doesn't take place in the Frost Nixon universe because presents were completely different there.
You guys, double feature, Draft Day, Wag the Dog.
I have no idea how the points ended up in that round, and it doesn't matter. RA, you won, and you got the high score. You got 26 points.
Good job, buddy.
The rest of you suck shit.
Yeah, I don't like movies that much.
No, I like to thank so many. Yeah, I'd like to thank Josh's ruined after 1993 period. I'd like to thank Nate's daddy issues. I'd like to thank Tyler just for being Tyler.
Yeah, that was nice.
So as far as I could figure out that round, Josh and Tyler, you both ended with 6. Nate, you ended with 12. RA, the winner, at 26. He already gave his speech. Before we wrap this up, let me wrap up Cloverfield. Under violence and gore, the severed head of the Statue of Liberty is thrown a great distance and crashes onto a crowded street. People run and scream.
How is this not Wag the Dog?
And for 1 point, under frightening and intense scenes, the whole movie is photographed on a home movie camera. The camera is very shaky, especially at action scenes. This may cause motion sickness. Do you see what I was saying to you, Josh? You look like you're in a shitty movie right now.
You look like God, which is a good movie.
So,
before... he is the T.J. Miller of the equation, I think.
Uh-oh.
Nobody liked that. We're all having a good time until that.
Come on, man.
Wow, gotta cancel Josh now.
I think we gotta cancel RA because of that. And let's give the win to Josh because I feel sad now.
Yay! Go Josh, you did it.
I'm still gonna give the money to RA, but I'll give the win to Josh.
That's what I want more.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Just because you're canceled doesn't mean you don't get to make money.
All right, can I borrow $10?
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm not sure.
But before we go, if I'm going back a few movies, we had Cloverfield, we had Nosferatu, we had How the Grinch Stole Christmas, we had Mrs. Doubtfire,
How the Grinch got his groove back.
We had the new Mortal Kombat. We had Back to the Future. We had Alien.
How the Grinch
Nobody picking up on the theme yet.
Oh, I wasn't listening. What were you saying?
I'm listing these movies. Does anybody have any idea what the theme of this show is?
Kevin Costner?
It's not Kevin Costner.
It's about people with broadcasting jobs.
It's not about people with broadcasting
It's about
jobs.
suicide.
It's not about suicide.
It's about makeup. They all wear makeup in all these movies.
It's not about that. Tyler, last person. Do you have a guess?
Suicide. Rob Williams committed suicide in real life. Bill Murray did it in the Groundhog movie.
Are they all movies with cats in them?
Who does it in white?
What?
With cats in them?
No.
Oh, they're
no.
all
The
movies.
theme is I forgot to come up with a theme because fuck all of you. These are just movies. This is just a list of movies. There's no theme to this show.
Oh,
I don't have the patience to put together a theme to this show.
You promised us a false prize.
Wow.
Yeah, I am going to go and write like a super long-winded like post on Reddit or something about like how each movie is thematically related, just to show you all.
Well, let's go.
I would love if unintentionally there's a theme
subreddit are you gonna post it on?
Please link that post so I can read it. Or if you're watching this and you want to go back and rewind and put together all these movies and tell me how they all
I know how
together, that'd be a real fun thing.
They're all a metaphor for the Bow War.
Before we go, I know I asked this last week, and I know most of you had nothing. Has anything changed this week? Does anybody have anything
again?
No, I'm never having any of you on again.
Good. This game show sucks.
Yeah, Josh
Pick.
I hate it so much I've done it 3 times.
Josh Pick, is there anything you want people to know, to find you, to go to leave you alone?
Yeah, I'd like you to give me money. But also you can you go to my open mic at the Model on Wednesdays. Starts at 7. That's it. It's in Alston. Yeah. You can tell jokes if you want.
Go to that open mic. I will at some point. That's Josh Pick. Nate Shue.
Well, you can watch Draft Day tomorrow on the Paramount Channel at 12:30 a.m., on Saturday at 9 a.m., and on Sunday at 1 a.m. You can watch it on Tubi for free. You can watch it on Pluto TV for free, or you can come over to my house and we can watch the DVD together.
When you say tomorrow at 12:30 a.m., do you mean tonight tomorrow or Fridays tomorrow?
I suppose it would mean tonight tomorrow.
Tonight's tomorrow. So yeah, go like get the Paramount Channel, watch Draft Day. It's one of Kevin Costner's best movies about drafting sports stuff.
It's Groundhog Day. It's connected to the game.
RA, anything?
I just got booked to perform at the Trinity Garden in Providence 1 month from now, July 24th. So,
hell yeah. It finally worked. I'm so happy you got booked. And I don't have to ask people because nobody who books shows is watching this show. If they were, I assume they'd book me. And Tyler Durniak, anything?
Nah,
cool. All right. Well, that was Josh Pick, Nate Shue, R.A. Bartlett, Tyler Durniak. I've been Nick Martucci. You can find me on all social media at Blundering Idiom. It's like Blundering Idiot with an M. You can like, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff to this video. I think I'm taking next week off, but it's going to be back in July. A whole new version of the show, maybe with some of the same faces, maybe with different faces, maybe with faces of people who like me that I don't feel the need to antagonize, even though they were nice enough to join me for like 70, 80 minutes on this Thursday night fun show. And if you want to be on the show, send me a message on the Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram.
Send them a tape.
I promote this show.
You should get Kevin Costner on.
And if you know Kevin Costner, if you're Kevin Costner's agent, or if you are Kevin Costner, please reach out. I want to have you on this show.
Did we talk about the
so yeah, follow all of that stuff, and I'll let you know when this comes back, either online or live. Keep an eye out for that. That will happen at some point. And other than that, that's the whole show. Thank you so much for watching, and watch all the other ones that are on the channel, and watch this the next time it's this. Thank you so much. Good night. All right, we are off.